got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out. Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break. Oh, shoot. Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break. Oh, shoot. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles. Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes. Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Details are everything, so I need...
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella? Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve... So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding. So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected. An advance on my salary. Oh, Lindsay's a man. Yeah, I guess it was presumptuous of me to think otherwise.
So this was all a story about star-crossed lovers, with the lovers in question being Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Actually, I think I can help with that.
Really? How?
Well, some mail just...
You...
What? I mean,
Aren't you...
of course. Oh, all right, all right. Well, you've been doing all this...
So?
It's, and? What do you think this means?
I'd say Anne and Marcella are probably... Those train tickets must be for them.
So you're on...
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not... I'd say...
But...
Well, I think Marcella's the one who hired him.
Yeah. And why did he have...
We'll probably never know.
I was kinda hoping we'd have this big...
At least it made our day pretty...
That's for sure. It helped me understand you better.
Oh?
Why you snoop. Piecing together people's stories. Learning...
You're right.
Oh?
No.
I would love to share my story. You're the first person in... Would you come and see me when your shift ends? We could leave together, if you'd like.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
Oh, I wouldn't be sleeping. I've got a reading list the size of the Eiffel Tower. This would be the perfect chance to put a dent in it.
That does sound like fun. I could bring my magazines and, ooh, maybe light some of Rebecca's candles.
Now I kinda hope we do get stuck here.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave. That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed. Is something blocking the elevator doors? I should go check it out. Mr. Cruz? Mr. Cruz. Oh God. Oh God. What happened? Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him? Marcella? Okay, let's not jump to conclusions. Is this about Paul? Does that mean... Please let there be someone around who can help. I have to get the power back on. Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel. Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace. So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why Paul was hiding out, right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night? 9:45? So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504. A.B. and Beaumont. These look like Marcella's pearls. What happened here? The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie. It's not far. It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier. Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box? I don't think there's anything here that would help me. Maybe an ice pick could pry open the fuse box. Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box? Okay, this looks like something I can use to open the fuse box. It's too big. That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back. Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do. does Eugene do this again? Fuses. How did this end up here? Not much use without the rest of the code. Not much use without the rest of the code. How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses. How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses. How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses. No power. I think I need to change all of the blown fuses. Yes, this is what I need. Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police. Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Phone. I need a phone. Andrew? Where is everyone? There's a phone at the front desk. I have to...
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby. But the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you. Now, I just have to wait for the police. Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing. Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel. Is this the brochure Andrew was talking about? The West Coast. That's about as far from Montreal as you can get without... So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
Hey, you're here. I've tried restoring the power, but I think Eugene's the only one with the key to the fuse box, and Sophie? Don't worry, I'll find a way to bring the lights back on. Hey, you look a bit pale. Is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
He's back? How's he taking that whole thing with his wife?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Andrew.
Jesus. Maybe you need to sit down, huh? Did you call the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was he sick or something?
No, I don't...
You mean, do you think it could be Paul?
I found some...
On Hector?
I didn't...
Okay. Not a great idea. Just maybe don't...
I found out Hector was trying to get some information on Paul. Plus, we know they fought yesterday. So maybe there was another altercation and...
Yeah, maybe it's an accident. He may have spent some time in a psyche...
What are you...
What I mean is... and it would give Bernard and his pals all the ammunition they need to fight...
But wait, how do you know about Paul's mental illness? I don't remember mentioning it to you.
Oh, look, I really should have told you before. It's just... You know how I said I studied to become a priest, but never took my orders? That's because I felt so lost. I couldn't enjoy the things I used to like. I could barely get myself out of bed. So I ended up going to a psychiatric hospital.
The same one as Paul, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. The doctors, they helped me get back on my feet. But when I returned to my hometown, it was like I had become a complete stranger. My mother kept telling me I was making it worse in my head, but I swear, people were changing sidewalks when they saw me, looking at me as if I was this dangerous creature all of a sudden. That's why I didn't tell you. I was afraid you'd look at me like they did. I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I understand.
You do?
You know how I tell well, I'm so even though I
Thank you. I know it's not. They're here. Promise me you'll be careful with the information you share.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I thought maybe a child was
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator...
I'm not sure.
A malfunction?
Quite often, yeah. We also have a lot of problems with the electricity.
I'll have someone take a look at that elevator. If there was a problem with it, surely they haven't gone around to...
No,
So, what did you do when you found the body?
I checked if he was still alive.
How?
I tried to find his pulse.
Is that when you...
Move the...
We've found evidence that the body first fell inside the...
Oh, Mr. Cruz was since the stairs are blocked.
So that must be why the elevator bell was ringing. Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Oh,
What did you do after that?
well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No, I didn't. But the box wasn't locked.
Isn't that...
Well, maybe Eugene...
Or maybe someone tampered with it. Did you go near the ice machine at any point today?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What shoe size do you wear?
Shoe size?
Well, we found size 7.
Oh.
No. So, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder? I'm afraid I don't believe...
I'm not sure
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings. We've found pictures of you snooping around.
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you... We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
He spent... That's when he got into...
Yes, I already know. We called the place and they... Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but...
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
No, nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, Did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
You're wrong.
I
He is like us.
You may not have noticed, Miss Roy, but neither of us are in an insane asylum right now.
He was brave enough to seek help. That doesn't make him a criminal. That doesn't mean he killed Mr. Cruz.
You know, I'm starting to worry about your own mental state, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And I worry about your ability to do your job, Detective, since you seem to be such a—
Enough! One more word, just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell. Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. Let's go see what Bernard wants. The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to? Empty. I guess all bookings are canceled until further notice. Bernard's probably in his lair. It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be staying? I'm not going back up there. I'll need a mop to clean the puddle. With all the leaks, I'm sure there's one nearby.
I'll go empty my locker.
Andrew,
Hey,
are you okay?
I've just been fired.
What? No,
It's okay. I just need some time to process it. I'll be on the mezzanine if you want to join me afterwards.
yeah. Yeah, okay.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was—
Yes, well, we've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I to have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level.
with me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, good. Well, what are you waiting?
Oh,
Yes. That'll be all.
hey.
Hey,
What a week.
you don't say. So what did Bernard want with you?
He wants me to clean the mess on the 5th floor.
He does? After everything you...
Yeah. I wish.
It's okay.
Did Bernard say why?
Well, I told...
Really?
Yeah.
So.
I think I'd like to be my own. I've had this dream.
I can't say.
It just makes so much sense. I'd be able... Granted, helping people find books...
My mom likes to say there's no job too small. Plus, just by the way you're talking about it, it's obvious it'd make you.
Yeah, you're right. I'm...
Me too. Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
Please do.
That was.
Yeah, it was.
What do you think?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I'd like to believe it is. I think Paul becomes a famed photographer. As for Anne and Marcella, they move in together.
I like it.
Hmm.